I realized that I have the fear of success. I always want to help people, and I think it's for that I decided to start my PhD, because I want to help people to understand why they have this disease. But research and science is not about so much helping people, but is more about to find money in order to get grants and to be allowed to pursue your research. So you need to follow the rule in order to have the good grace of your boss and to have the more exciting project. And also, it was the same. It was like, okay, you need to follow the rules that the society tell you to do in order to have the happiness. And when it was my last year in my postdoc, I was like, it's not working for me. I realized that what people tell me, it was get your diploma, follow the rule, and you will be happy. It was not for me. And also, it was like, I really want to work with people. So I decided to, and I want to create a 6-figure empire. So what I did, and I feel like all people do the same thing, is they bought courses and watching, get in the middle of the courses and never do again. Or I was thinking, oh, I know this one and I don't do again. And I go to the trap to clean my home, doing procrastination, go to TikTok, scrolling all the day, or cooking, but I was not working on my project. I was thinking in my head, I am not enough. I have the fear if people are seeing me and love my content, can I help them to grow their business? And I self-sabotage myself because I was thinking I am not enough. I have this fear of success, and people will tell me, your content is good, but at the time that people tell me the content is good, I've self-sabotaged myself. And I stop to post, and I come back to looking for perfection, what is the best strategy, blah, 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 because I was thinking I need to be perfect in order to make sell. I know that I need to do this TikTok video. I know that I need to do this YouTube video, but I am so scared. I was always complaining to say, my English is not good. I have a French accent, it's not normal. But I feel like I have the choice right now to make happen, even if I have the fear of success. So I realize that I have the fear of success. As you understand the introduction, we talk about today of the fear of success. And I feel like people talk always of the fear of failing, but people don't understand that the fear of success, because people always talk about, oh, I am the fear of failing, I am not enough and everything. But when you start to have success, when you start to grow, you have this part of you that have the fear of success and you self-sabotage. And you are like, oh, how I can overcome this fear. So today we are doing that. We'll talk about today of the fear of success around a cup of tea or cup of coffee. Tell me if you love more tea or coffee. I am a tea person, I'm sorry. I don't like coffee. So take your cup and we talk about the fear of success. So what is the fear of success? Because people are telling me it's not a fear. And I know that anyone wants more success, more following, more money. And people are like, oh my God, how people can be fear about the fear of success. And people don't have the fear of success. They have the fear of the outcome, which brings so much anxiety, so much guilty, and also so much that if I have more people around my world, I can help them to have the same result. Because I talk about people who are a coach, creator, or who want to be an influencer. I know that this fear is here, and people are always talking about the fear of failing, but never talk about the fear of success. And I feel like it's very important to understand that in all the steps when you have and when you grow your business, you will have this fear of success. So what is actually the fear of success? Is to be afraid of the potentially negative consequences or the change of the situation that you really want to have. For example, it can be you want to have a new job, or you want to have more people buying your offer, or you want to travel, you want to move to the new house, you want to buy a house, or you want to have a child. Is really the outcome about to have the success, because you are thinking, if I have this success, maybe people will see me differently, or I cannot handle this situation. You will have so much emotion that you are so afraid to face it. When you have the fear of success, you will have procrastination, imposter syndrome, guilt, shame. You will have a bunch of emotion that we need to work through in order to have your success. So let me give you an example. You want to lose weight and you are like, okay, I want to lose weight. So you already lose weight many years ago, but this weight that you lose, all the weight coming back. You get stressed, you have emotional eating, you're eating a lot, and you are like, okay, today is my day. I want to lose weight. So you started on Monday and you are like, okay, I will try to eat more clean and do some exercise. But because on the morning you don't do what you are supposed to do, that is mean eat healthy, you start to eat some croissant, I am French, or you are eating, for example, some candy, you are thinking, okay, I don't do well, it's not working for me. I will start, for example, tomorrow, and you will eat like a pizza and everything. So your mindset is not well because you are thinking, because my day is not what I planned, I am a loser. So what the point to continue to eat healthy? I will eat like pizza, or I will order Uber Eats, and tomorrow I will start again. And after, you are doing the same thing on the next day and the next day and the next day. So you self-sabotage because you are afraid about, if I'm losing weight, maybe my weight will coming back. So what is the point to start? But in your head, you are like, I want to lose weight, but always you are thinking, you are not doing meal prep, you are not going to the gym, because you are thinking, I need to have the perfect day in order to have the perfect routine, to have the perfect life. But nobody is perfect. And this is happening for all the creator, all the coach, especially if you are starting to are selling your product. For example, you went to 1 to 2 sell to 50 to 100 sell per month, and you are thinking, oh, it's going too fast. And when they come the next day, you have less sell and you don't understand why. But because you have this fear of success, that you are making less and less action in order to make more sell. You are posting less, you are less talking about your offer, you are not promoting your offer, you are not creating the perfect content in order to talk about your messages and to get more visibility and to have more people into your world that love your product and want to buy your offer. And you are wondering, I don't understand, I want to scale, but I am afraid. It's because you are procrastinated, you are self-sabotage because you are afraid about the outcome. You are thinking, if I have more people, can I sell in the same way? Can my client have the result that I want? Because I want to, of course, help them, but I want also that my product is the best for my dream clients. So how to overcome the fear of success? I have an unpopular opinion. The fear of success for me, and I include myself, is an excuse to don't make the action in order to serve more people and to have more people into your world. Why? Because instead to tell the truth that we are afraid and understand where the fear is come from, we are like procrastinating, and I did the same thing. I procrastinate to my channel. I want to become a YouTuber. I want to have more people coming to my world. But what I did, I stopped because I was like, oh, I am not enough. I always make an excuse. And in reality, it was because I was afraid to have more people seeing my work and more people buying my offer. So I was like, no, I need to change. I need to shift and understand why I have this fear. I will don't do the same strategies that people telling you just to listen positive affirmation or with some book. I feel like you are already do that, and if you are listening to me, I feel like you already have doing this and you don't have any result, and you get stuck as the same thing that you are right now in the march. You are telling yourself, oh, I want to help people, I want to start my own business, I want maybe to start my blog, I want to start my channel, but you always make an excuse, and you are like, oh, in December 2023, you are telling you, my resolution is to start that, but you never start. Today, it's the last day that you're doing the same thing. So if you want some positive information, I will give you the link of affirmation card that I use that it can be, but I feel like you need more. You need like a wake-up call and understand what I did in order to overcome my fear of success. Let's talk about my true queen mindset shift formula. The first thing that you need to do in order to overcome the fear of success, you need to detach from your outcome, which is, for example, you want to gain 10K per month, you want to make a six-figure empire, or you want to have 100K follower, or you want to have a successful blog. You need to detach about that and focus about the small step in order to make your dream that is working for you. So what I mean is by that is, for example, you need to stop to focus on the big end result and start to dissect about a small end result. What I mean by that, for example, if you want to gain 10K per month, first start to make your first goal is $500 or euro, and after you go so on and so on. You need to really to focus in about the person that you want to serve, which I talk about is more about, you don't talk about your clients, is your dream client, which is your bestie. What your bestie need to hear in order to invest in you, what she need to do. And when you are focusing to talk about your dream client, which is your bestie, you remove this fear about, oh, I need to sell this, I need to do that, because you are talking about your bestie. Your bestie, what she need to hear in order to buy from you, what you need to listen in order to follow you, what you need to do in order to help people to follow you. And when I decided to really focusing, okay, I talk about my bestie, I remove the goal is like when I decided to start my business, it was to help women to grow their business using the social media and to be their own tools. Mean they need to be more confident. They need to do this step in order to have the same business that I have. That right now I have 2 podcasts. One is in French with more than 24K listeners around the world and is in French. And the other one that I just started. And I have also 2 blogs, and I want to tell them that it's possible for you to have the same thing, to have people buying your offer and to be your own tool. You can be paid and make your own rule. And I decided to talk about that. I forget that I want to make a 6-figure empire, but I decided to make the action. And first, I decided also to talk to my dream client, which is my bestie. And this one is very a good strategy. So achieve my mindset is like, I decided to stop to focusing about the end result and focus of the small step in order to transform my dream client to my bestie. Talk about all the main thing, which is how I need to do that, how I need to do this. No, I was talking with my boyfriend. I say, okay, you need to do that in order to grow. So what is it? It's become less stress when you talk about like that. I have a second solution, so don't forget to stay until the end. If this solution is not working for you, I have the second one. So this one, I feel like is very important to understand that if you have the fear of success, it's because you are so focusing about the outcome. So we need to forget about the outcome, which is, for example, you want to build a 6-figure business, or you want to have 10K per month, or you want to have 100K per month, you want to have more followers, and shift about that to say, okay, I know this one is my end goal. I can cut to small goal. So what I mean by that is, for example, if your goal is to make 10K per month, you are thinking, let's start to make the 1K per month. And I feel like it's very important to say that, because I feel like people don't understand, but you need first to understand how to make money and at first scale, because it's very hard to make your first 10K and to have following and to have people love you and to be very confident on camera. And in order to do that, what I did is I talked directly to my dream clients that what I want, and I consider my dream client like a bestie. They are my bestie. So if my client is my best friend, what I want, she know in order to invest in my product, and what is the basis, what she wants in order to buy from me. A mindset shift, really to understand that, okay, if I remove the pressure to sell and I start to talk about my dream client, which is my bestie. So if you want more steps, you can subscribe to my Substack and you will have all the steps over there. But if I was thinking, oh, I want to make 10K, I have the pressure of the outcome and I will don't make the action. So I'm focusing for the small action. And now, because I'm focusing for the the small action. I can do like meditation, positive affirmation. If you want to have positive affirmation card, I can make you the link that I use. That is very important for me. And I calm my stress using that. And after I come back to my place and I was like, okay, what my bestie need to hear from me in order she can buy from me, trust me, and follow me and say, oh my God, I want to work with you. I don't need to convince her to work with me. She already love my work. So if she love my work, she want to know more. She want to have a deeper connection with me, which is more emotional because people buy through emotion. So if you don't like this solution, let's talk about the second solution, which is more about self-development. And the first thing that you need to do is doing introspection. And I don't talk about just, okay, read some book and do some positive affirmation. No, you need to understand why I'm afraid. What is happening into my childhood in order that I'm afraid of success. You need to do journaling prompts that I will put some below so you will see it will be on my Substack so you can sign up. It's totally free and you will have some introspection to do in order to understand where the fear of success come from. It's very important to understand what is emotion when I seeking. If right now I have 10K, what is the emotion that I will have? What is my fear? What I am stressed about? Why I don't feel confident? Why I don't feel enough? You need to go deeply to understand why for you is not working, why you self-sabotage. And this one is very important because people don't want to tell the truth. They just watch a lot of YouTube video and stop over there. You need to work on your introspection. And if you want some journal prompts, you can just subscribe to my Substack and you will have everything that you want. Because what you don't know is selling your offer, building your six-figure business, building your following that engage with you and love you is about you believe that it's possible for you. You believe that no matter what, you will have people who love your story and want to connect with you. And you deserve to have that. And this one is very important. But when you have the fear of success, you are the part of you, which even if just 10%, will help you to self-sabotage and never reach your goal. So I hope that you love this video. If you want to have more, I invite you to listen to the identity, why identity is very important in order to develop your business. I will put the link here and see you for the next time. And don't forget to be your own true.